This is how you know I'm officially in my mum era, and you'll feel me on this. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, this is the first time I've ever done an online food shop, so I thought we'd start this vlog with a little grocery haul. Do you know what else that I do now that I'm a mum? I watch Strictly. Well, I watched it for the first time on Saturday. There was no dancing. We were just introducing everyone. So that was an anticlimax. But let's unbox this because, what time is it? I'm meeting two of my friends for brunch who've had babies like within days of me having my baby. Half a Grace, hello. So we're gonna go on a little girl date, which is gonna be fun, but I literally need to leave in like 10 minutes. So let's unbox, lol. Let's unpack the shopping and then we'll go. Oh, I'm not strong enough. Unfortunately, I'm not strong enough for that. I like to eat apples and bananas. We've got food for the weekend. I know, how exciting. Like a half an hour car journey, so I'll take a little green juice before I have my proper brunch. Okay, so cupboard stuff. I've got some pasta. I've got some bagels. I've got these bars because this is really good if you just like crumble it up on top of some Greek yogurt in the morning and like slice a bit of fruit, some strawberry banana. It's actually a really good balanced brekkie, so these are handy, especially when you're a busy mom like me. Stocked up on some Coke Zeros. And then other dry bits, I've got a Gale's sourdough loaf, walnut whips, obviously. I always need chopped tomatoes, and I never have it. Like, you need to just have chopped tomatoes. These ones are just so good, like this brand of any like Italian gubbins is just so good. So I've got 3 now. So if I ever want to make an impromptu chili or bolognese, there is no excuse. Bananas, because I like to let these go off and then freeze them. Not go off, but go really ripe and then freeze them. So that is the plan for my smoothies. Great snack if you keep them in the fridge. Got strawberry, broccoli. So I like to chug this in the morning, just like chug it from the bottle, a bit of kefir. Some feta because I want to make the viral feta eggs, if you know, you know. Yog, and then I got a yog for Jeff, which is somewhere. Some more milk. Jeff likes the 0, I like the 5, so we get both. The 5 tastes better, IMO. And then we've got avocado, we've got cucumber, we've got peppers, we've got potatoes. And then because I did it on Ocado, they do M&S. Oh, by the way, I got £20 off or something because it was my first time ordering. Like, that's absolutely insane for a food shop. But I got like the £6 meal deal stir fry from M&S, which is just my fave. So I got rainbow vegetables, tuna, udon noodles, and some sweet soy garlic sauce. So that might be our dinner tonight. Nice and quick. Some more of these bad boys for Jeff. Man loves a protein pudding. Then more coffee. I like decaf. Jeff likes Starbucks. Hilarious. I got a free wooden spoon as well. Like, I'm winning on a Friday morning. Winning. Bless you. Bless you. Cutie. And then for protein, I've got smoked salmon, salmon fillets, chicken breast, chicken thighs. And I think I'm gonna do like a big tray bake with these chicken thighs. This is fantastic. I feel so accomplished by having a stocked fridge. And then to finish it off, I've got some, oh, it's a big one. That's a really big one. Philadelphia, because I like this with my smoked salmon on a bagel. Jeff likes making protein cheesecakes with it. And some bougie tomatoes. Like, what about that? And I just like having options of ingredients, like lots of sources of protein, lots of different vegetables, like a few sources of carbs, you know? So there we go. We are pretty good now. The best shelf. That's a cute noise. Should we go have brunch? Should we put your jumper on and have brunch? Let's do that. In the biggest downpour of rain, which just does not bode well because I washed my hair last night, which is a rare occurrence. But I mean, I got to eat half of my brunch before the baby started crying, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, she is just a very, how shall I word it, a very sensitive baby. She cries a lot and is very, very sensitive. Yeah, especially the last like week, I think has just definitely been the hardest. I think the sleep deprivation is kind of catching up with me, and just the guilt that I'm just like, what's wrong? And seeing her upset all the time is just like really, really difficult, and like Jeff is tired and I'm tired, and sometimes she's just completely inconsolable. We started giving her Infocol, which was like good for a few days, and then she had her 8-week jabs, which you would have seen in the last video, and then yeah, she was just pretty grumpy. And then the Wonder Weeks app said she's going through a leap. And to be fair, she does have all of the, you know, signs and symptoms of this leap, and it says it's going to be over in like 2 days. So I'm kind of going to see how she is over the next week, and then like, I don't know, maybe go to the doctor or something, because it's just like not alright. They say like, oh, the newborn stage is the easiest because they just nap all the time. She doesn't nap. She does not nap. Like, she's just fallen asleep in the 20-minute drive, but she's awake now. Now that I've stopped, she is awake. And we were up all night last night. Like, both me and Jeff were just up all night. So I'm not really sure what I'm running on. I'm running off decaf. And I don't want it to look like I'm complaining, because to be honest, I wouldn't change it for the world. But I know there are other mums out there when I post on like TikTok and stuff, and they're like, oh my God, I'm in the same boat. My baby doesn't sleep. My baby cries all the time. And like, I know it's normal, but we're all just trying our best. We're trying to work. We're trying to be a mum, we're trying to be fit and healthy, we're trying to pour into our relationships, we're trying to have a social life, we're trying to keep the house tidy. This is not the season for a tidy house though, I will tell you that. Anyway, I'm going to go in now. I'm going to try and get some work done, whether that means I have to breastfeed at the same time or whether Moose will go down for another nap. But the winter project is starting on Monday, so mine and Jeff's online coaching, we just like a 12-week period, like taking us to the end of the year where like everyone holds each other accountable and like we all like smash our goals together. So that's starting on Monday, so we need to get plans all finalised and sent out. So it's going to be a busy weekend. If you have a baby that sleeps, you are winning. You are winning. Yeah, seeing as I have a baby that doesn't nap, I'm just trying to get some work done now, and this is kind of what's really helped us the last few days. And if you're a mum, you'll probably know what it is. Absolutely loves it. I pick my battles. Obviously every mum thinks they're gonna not put their child in front of a screen. I mean, we don't do it very often, but at meal times and we just want to eat together, it's actually amazing. And if I really do need to get some work done, like, then I mean, you just can't fault it. She's pretty much never crying if she's watching the Dancing Vegetables. So there's a little tip. It's Hey Bear on YouTube. Obviously subscribe to me first. But yeah, there is tip number 2. Grandma, I'm making a video about how I deal with my colicky baby. So tip number 3 is a white noise machine and grandma. So don't worry about any of the other tips. They obviously don't work. Get yourself a grandma like the one I've got and you'll be fine. Let me pop this in. Pop it in. Pop in the white noise. Hook it on there. I'm gonna go for a walk with grandma in the pram. I am really ticked up. Bye. Bye. Have I gone deaf? No, in all seriousness, my mum is like, hi mum, I know you're watching this. She always watches my vids, especially if she's gonna be in one. She is just my calm, and it means I can carry on working on Nourish and Gain meal plans, which is fantastic because yeah, I have a lot to get through. Featuring my all-time favourite snack. I just love these mandarin segments from M&S. They are just juicy and delicious. I adore my little baby more than anything, and it's just that when she's grumpy, it just makes it. I just want all I want is for her to be happy, and it's like I don't care about myself. Couldn't care less. I couldn't care less that I'm tired. Couldn't care less that, you know, my hormones are everywhere and still recovering from birth and blah blah blah. I literally, if she was happy, like I would be happy, and that's what I guess what happens. If you're in the trenches with me here, feeling like, when is this phase gonna end? I know it will. I mean, one day she's gonna be 18, but every day is a different experience. Every day is a different challenge. Every day is something exciting. Her first smile, her first laugh, her first cute little noises. Then it'll also be the first time she's teething, the first time she's got a cold. Like, it's all part of the fun and the adventure. We've just gotta be positive. Like, it's all a season. Nothing is permanent. I don't tend to struggle too much with things which I know are temporary. It was like labour. Like, I knew it was going to be over. Like, I was like, by tomorrow this is going to be over, so just get through it. Kind of feels like that, you know, even pregnancy. I have a small window of time to get stuff done, so let's crack on. Usually I'll nap her with a lot of noise in the day, because that's what they say, to like make it bright and noisy in the day, and then nice and quiet and dark in the night, so she can like establish day and night and whatever. However, she's not sleeping at the moment, so I am not going to in this moment. It's really confusing. Obviously the tips in this video is working because my baby is not crying.
What's this video?
Just like how I'm coping with a colicky baby. How are you coping with the colicky baby? I reckon Jeff had last night. I reckon he had.
I know how I had 2.5 hours.
I was going to say 2.5 hours. Yeah, you slept from 12 till 2.
Till half 2, yeah.
God, and you think you can? You're up tonight, mate. You've had 2.5 hours sleep.
I will be up a bit tonight, yeah.
I'm joking.
Not for like.
I'm joking.
You know, no, I'm being serious. Yeah, it is what it is, though, isn't it? Don't not worry, Johnny, if you think,
Totally, that's the advice actually. Scrap everything else in this bid.
It's difficult, isn't it? We're coping.
Taking it one day at a time.
It's difficult because every situation is circumstantial. Like every situation is different. We have like a lot of work going on as well. Whereas, otherwise last night would never have happened if you weren't at work. Do you know what I mean? If you're on maternity, I might have just been like, well,
oh, yeah.
I'm going to work and doing loads of work. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Even then though, like I do feel like parenting is just as hard as going to work, and that you both.
No, I'm not saying it isn't.
No, but like, if I was on maternity,
I'm like a right dick now. But do you know what I mean? Like,
if I was on maternity, I feel like I would still need some sleep in order to look after the baby. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely, and it's a full-time job. I totally get it. But what I'm saying
hard.
is like we're both tag teaming in both work and parenting in the night, because we're not co-feeding because you are feeding most of the time, but we're like. Was it combi feeding? Yes.
Yeah. We've booked an appointment at an osteopath for next week because a few people have recommended that. So plus she's not crying now and we're just chilling.
This is great.
I'd love this all the time. Just us three.
But we rarely get this. This is like so rare. Like we've had this 5% of the time, and I swear that's not over exaggerating.
No. We're watching Married at First Sight, and eating Marvellous Creations. What a time. What a scene.
The chocolate bars are available.
Can you say night moose?
Night moose.
A few moments later.
God, nothing annoys me more than when I've got the washing machine on when I'm trying to vlog. Anyway, I'm just taking my supplements. It is now the next day, as you can probably tell. Last night wasn't horrendous. I'll insert a clip of what I thought the night was going to be. This is around 11 PM when we got into bed. But then I ended up getting into a bit of a hole because I'm thinking like, has she got reflux, like silent reflux, like she's got a lot of the symptoms and stuff. So we Jeff ended up taking her downstairs, feeding her a bottle and then holding her upright for 30 minutes before bringing her to bed. And she ended up sleeping until 4 AM, which I think is her longest stretch of sleep she's ever had. So I think she slept midnight until 4. I definitely slept like 11:30 until 4. So I'm feeling like a lot better today. We're going to try it again tonight and see if it's just a fluke. Or maybe if you're somebody who's combination feeding or like giving bottles before bed. I know they like get all sleepy and it's tempting to just put them down, but maybe try keep them upright for half an hour. We're going to see if it works again tonight. But anyway, this is another tip. Baby wearing. I find she's pretty much always calm in the sling. Not at first. She always cries at first. Yeah, she normally like grumbles a bit when I first put her in. She's like bobbing her head around, but yeah, and then she does seem to calm down. And I think like, because it keeps her upright as well, so if she does have reflux or like, I don't know, some sort of digestive problem, it does seem to, it just seems to be comfortable and calm. She does tend to fall asleep in there, so I definitely recommend baby wearing if you're having like episodes of colic. It's also just like easier just to kind of be like walking around instead of like rocking. At least you've got your hands free. You can have a snack, you can have a drink, you can text your mates and complain about it. So yeah, this one's just from Free Rider. There is a tutorial on how to tie it on my TikTok if you need that. But I'm gonna make some breakfast now, and then I'm gonna go and do a leg session, which I will take you to before I wrap up this video. Because another great tip, if you've got a colicky baby, do some exercise for your mental health. I cannot stress it enough. Remove yourself from the situation, like feed them and go and have an hour, like changes your whole day. But I'm gonna make that yogurt ball that I was telling you about yesterday, so let's make that. It's like 5 o'clock now. By the time Harper woke up from her nap, she napped in the sling and I did some work for ages, and then she woke up and I fed her and I had smoked salmon on a bagel, and now it's 4:45 and I'm just going to the gym, and to be honest I cannot be arsed. Like, I'm so tired. Just taking this opportunity to have an hour to myself, even if the workout is garbage. Like, if I've got a window of opportunity to like go and have a bit of me time, I'll take it. I'm sure once I get into it it'll be great, and I'm sure I won't regret going. I've got a bit of cabin fever from this week. I've just been in the house all week, like working and parenting, and I've barely left the house. I've probably left the house like 3 times this whole week, and it's Saturday today. But anyway, let's go do a workout. Let's go do a workout. Let's get G'd up, put some tunes on, which isn't the Wiggles. So if I don't speak to you again, don't forget to give this video a like, comment any remedies or whatever that you might be using with your baby which help, and I'd love to give them a try. And make sure you subscribe for the next one, which will be coming really, really soon. To the gym we go.